Just a couple of glitches and we're ready to roll. How about that, folks? Hello and welcome everybody to Patriots Hockey. I'm David Stearns, joined with Brian Schrems here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. If this doesn't scream dedication, I drove through a tornado and so did this guy, so.
We did good, though.
We did well. All right, so tonight's matchup, we have the Empire League game. Start things off just as a dry run for us, but we have the Potomac Patriots taking on the East Coast Eagles of the Empire League. So tonight, Schrems, we did see the Empire team last year, and it's been kind of cut up a little bit, and a lot of these guys are on the EmJHL South team. So
Right. Yeah, but nonetheless, the expectations are fairly high for the Empire team this year. And you know what?
Come on in the screen.
Am I on the screen?
Yes, you're on the screen. You can come in here.
But we got two pretty good teams going here. We're gonna get hopefully some interviews at the end of the game here with some coaches and players. So gonna introduce ourselves to them a little bit and hopefully introduce ourselves to you as well.
Okay. Well, let's take it to a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna throw it down ice for the on-ice ceremonies to open up the season, the 2012-2013 Empire League season for the Potomac Patriots. Stay tuned. Potomac Patriots Hockey is powered by Reebok. All right, let's play some hockey. Tonight's starting goaltenders brought to you by Pepsi-Cola, makers of Gatorade. Who do we got in net, Schrems?
Unrostered one down here for the East Coast Eagles. Number 82, Linelli, not on the roster here.
No, they did not do that.
Sorry, switched his number. Hey, Corey Linelli.
Okay.
Number 85 in net for the East Coast Eagles. 6 foot, 195 from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Hey, there you go. All right, well.
Opposite side, down here.
Anderson.
Patrick Anderson.
Yes,
Patrick Anderson. 5'9", 160 from local Centerville, Virginia. Face-off, Stearnsy.
Here we go. Face-off won by the Eagles. Goes back to the defense, up to the neutral zone, far side, over to the near side with a pass that goes past all the Eagles players and picked up by the Patriots. As they clear out the zone with it now. We're going to have some trouble here with these numbers. I do apologize. The numbers on the roster for the website were not correct for the Eagles. Weldon with it now along the near side. Shovels it up to the front, but it's picked up and swept away by number 77, Matt Reynolds. And kept in there just for the moment. They're going D to D. Over to the near side. Catching up with it. Robert Stone over to the near side. Over to Miller. Miller across the line along the left wing. Drops it back. Nobody there to pick it up except for the Eagles. And that'll be Richards that'll put it high into the air and into the partitions that separate us from the sky. Which, it's pretty brutal out there.
Yes, it is.
So anybody that has made it out here to the rink, congrats. You've definitely accomplished something by driving through that.
Pat yourselves on the back, folks.
Exactly. Well, suddenly we got some Jersey Shore music going on here. Interesting choice of music. I like it. I like it here. Nolan putting it down into the near corner. Nolan sweeping it behind the red line, trying to play it back. I believe that's Nicky Gross. His older brother is up in the EmJHL South team. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And Nolan takes it into the far corner, trying to weasel his way up to the front. And he gets poke checked, but he tries to get the puck back, and he tries to drop it there for somebody helping out down low, and I believe that's Timmy Bassard. And Nolan working along the half boards. Boy, he's a workhorse out there already. Yeah, he hops over the stick of Winnett and goes down into the Patriot zone. Looks like Anderson was tempted to play it, but he's going to let it be. There's a mouth guard down on the ice, and I hope whoever's teeth it is are well protected. And a shot from the point goes up and hits the crossbar and over the net. Close call there as the Eagles had a scoring chance. Nicky Gross along the near side inside his own zone. Tries to put it up along the left wing. Over to Gorney, but it goes way past him. Past Chappelle, and it's an icing against the Patriots. So face-off come up to the left of Anderson. Trems, what you got?
Yeah, it's been a first scoring chance for both teams down here on the Patriots defensive end. Kind of a fluke shot from the point. Deflected up in the air just over the goaltender Anderson, but luckily hit the crossbar and bounced behind the net and out of harm's way.
Back to Richards off the face-off. Win with a shot and a blocker save there by Anderson. Nice reach out there. Gorney trying to pick it up along the far circle. Puts it up along the boards in front of the scorekeeper's box, but it's picked up by the Eagles, number 3, who is
Cameron Smith.
Oh, Smith. Yeah, these numbers are just jumbling around here, but yeah, it comes into the zone. Parker trying to get a chase there on goal, but will be swallowed up by the keeper.
We'll roll with it. See
yeah.
what happens.
Well, the goaltender, who's remaining
his name is Linnelli. Go with Linnelli.
Lignelli. All right, we'll go with Lignelli on that. Hopefully it is him. We'll get some roster corrections here with a shot and a glove save, and he'll hold on as it just barely touched the blue paint.
It's Linnelli. I saw him warming up.
Okay.
We're good. Go with it.
Lignelli, all right. 18:05 left here in the first, no score. Gorney taking the face-off, but he loses it. Back over to the mystery man, number 26. We're going to have to go with Vanek on that one. I don't know.
I like that.
All right, we can go with Hendricks. Matt Hendricks is out there tonight.
Let's go with Vanek.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's sticked out of the air by the Patriots, but not out. Kept in by the Eagles. Sheehy is trying to put it down low. It's backhanded by Jenkins. Not out. Point shot taken. And it just goes wide and it goes all the way out of the zone. Chasing it now. Putting on some speed is Andrew Gorney. Gorney over to the far side looking for someone up front. And he centers it over to Richards for the Eagles. And Eagles will break out of their zone. They'll gingerly tap it up over to the right wing, but nobody there to pick it up as the Eagles make a wholesale change. 17:30 to go here in the first. No score. A couple of good solid chances here for both teams. Now number 37 with it now. We're trying to figure out who all these guys are. I don't want to give them all made-up names, but the Eagles now putting on some pressure on the Patriots with a shot in the front, a save, and a rebound. It's loose on the blue paint.
That's off.
And the net is off, and the referee is quick to blow that one dead.
The Patriots got to step it up in their own defensive zone. It's getting a little sloppy down there. 2 big giveaways to get to scoring chances on Anderson. Luckily, he's been up to the task so far, but the defender's coming back and congratulating their goaltender, thanking him a little bit for his decent play so far, and got a face-off to the right of Anderson right now with 17:14 left to go here in the first.
He's selling going in for the face-off for the Eagles. And it's won by the Eagles with a quick shot on, and Anderson makes the save.
I'm liking these hybrid old-school Caps jerseys that the Eagles are running here. Haven't seen these in a while.
Hey, man, you got to keep it old school. Well, the face-off not cleanly won there, but the Eagles do win it back to the point. Point shot going just wide. I'm trying to figure out where their roster is. I do have it here, folks, and I do apologize for the delay on this. We're just getting the training wheels on here. This is out in the neutral zone. And it's popped back into the Patriots zone. A little D-to-D work here for the Patriots. With it now, up through center. Barber tried to catch a pass. And it's going to be picked up. I believe that's Levere with it now. He tries to sweep it out, but it's kept in by the Patriots. Not many people down low pressuring. They're kind of being a little careful here as they got 2 men deep, 3 men high. And the Eagles trying to weasel it over to the side here, over on the right side, over on the near side, and up through center. Grosvenor can't get it out. Now he does. And it's swept right back in by the Pats. You're going to make a change here. Frankel dumps that one in deep. Lignelli playing it behind the net, setting it up for the Eagles. Goes off an Eagles player, kept in at the blue line. A shot taken by the Patriots. Alternate captain there. I believe that's number 11, Miles Miller. Just went off a body and out of the zone. But Pats are back in their own zone, trying to clear it out. Kept in, right on to Anderson. And scored out the rebound there, but he'll cover it up with 16:04 left here in the first.
Yeah,
4 shots to 1, says the shot clock.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Continued struggles here for the Patriots inside their own zone, mainly with the clearing attempts. The defenders for the Eagles are posting up nice on the point and keeping that puck in play. And like you said, 4 good scoring opportunities so far.
And that's cleared out of the zone by DeBow. It goes all the way down into the Eagles zone. No icing, as now it'll be played by Chappell. Chappell up along the near boards. Egan picks it off and puts it way deep into the far corner. And it's going to be chased down by DeBarrow again. DeBow couldn't get a hold of it as it squirts out into the neutral zone. And Sheehy loses control of it. And the Eagles have to push it out of their zone back to center at the red line, but Payne's going to pop it right back in. And Lignelli's going to have to vacate his crease to set it up yet again. He's been a busy, busy man as far as setting up the plays, but not seeing very many shots, as he's only seen one shot on goal from the Patriots. DeBell along the left wing, trying to move it ahead there. And it's going to be picked up. Miller couldn't get a solid wrap on it, but DeBell's going to push it right back into the near dot, but it's going to be the Eagles that are going to put it out to Chappelle. Chappelle couldn't get the pass cleanly. The Pats are going to clear it out of their zone. A lot of neutral zone battles going on right now as Richards picks it up in the neutral zone, sets it up along the right wing, over to number 12. It just gets obliterated there by Payne. What a pain indeed. So now it's played off behind the net. Patriots trying to set something up here on a breakout. Goes over to Nicky Gross. Up through center for Nolan. Nolan trying to beat out the one defender, but he couldn't get past him as it goes back to Nicky Gross as he foils Richards for the puck, but then Richards gets the best of him, gets it along the blue line over to the near side. Comes up to the red line, dumps it in, and the Eagles are going to go off on a change. As far as their forward department, the defensemen are keeping up here at the blue line as the Patriots are going to break out. Coming up along the near side, Nicky Gross trying to set up a pass through center. It was off the body of an Eagle player, but Nolan's going to actually pick it up and clear it in to Lignelli. Lignelli doing some more setup work, but he doesn't get it around to an Eagles player as it's Nolan that keeps it in there at the moment. And then we got three players smushed up against the boards, two Eagles to one Pat. And that Pat is Nolan who's trying to free it. Does get it down there for Nicky Gross, but nobody there to retrieve it after he loosens it up. And it goes over to Sheehy for the Eagles on the far side as he gets crunched up along the boards. As Bassard doing some nice forechecking there, and he's going to put it, not deep enough, but it goes down to an Eagles player. That line's exhausted, so they get off the ice with 13:50 left here in the first.
Probably the best line so far on the ice for these teams.
No doubt. And the Eagles going to make some defensive changes here as it goes deep into the Patriots zone. And that's Trevor Jenkins with it now. Oh, and he loses control of it. There's a shot taken there by number 20 for the Eagles, just goes high and wide. Another no-namer. You would think by the beginning of the season we'd have rosters on the websites, but we'll have to check with our scorekeeper, Jared Ronsky, between periods here. Richards gets checked off the puck by Santiago as it goes down to Stone. Stone ducking away from a check, takes the puck up along the near side, tries to get up to Parker, but he gets checked off the puck. It's Grosvenor working with Richards down low to the front. No, and almost a setup chance there for Grosvenor, but the point shot comes through, and a nice save there by Anderson. But it's not out. Kept it up top. And it goes down low. Stone trying to pick the pocket of Richards, and he does so successfully as he takes the puck along the far side. And he's looking for a clearing attempt here as he does get it up to a red line. But in come the Eagles yet again. Over to Richards. Richards into the slot with a backhand pass, trying to set up someone up front. And it just can't get it through. I believe that's Solanas waiting for it. No, and he almost gets a shot there, but it just goes underneath his stick. And now Santiago trying to clear it out, and it's kept in. Now Reynolds is going to have to do some cleanup work here as he takes it behind his keeper. Being pressured by two Eagles, and one very aggressive poke check there by, I believe that was Richards. Richards is definitely the front man for this Eagles team. It's kept in at the blue line by Weldon. And a clear across doesn't get over to Richards as it's interrupted by the Patriots, who try to clear it up into the air, and it does go through center for Parker. Parker, he's got two to beat, winds up, takes his shot, gets bobbled through behind the net. Still one shot on goal for the Patriots. As this puck goes over to the far side, Eagles gaining control now inside their own zone, over to Chappelle. Chappelle over on the near side, tries to get it past Payne, but Payne will chip it back over to the opposite blue line. Sheehy going D to D, getting the puck back again on a return pass. Through center, doesn't hook up there with Weldon, who was waiting for it, and the Patriots put it back in. They tag up on the delayed offside. Here comes a chance now for Barber. Barber comes in, takes a shot. Oh, and it just gets through the wickets there, but just goes wide. Looked like it was deflected off the pad, but nice little rebound chance there up front for, I believe that was Stachar's up front. Yep. Down low, Chappelle. Stachar's trying to put it up front there for Frankel, but the pass doesn't get through. Weldon puts it up along the far boards. Glove down by Riley Winnat. He doesn't get it down low enough as it's put into the air. Kept in at the blue line. Nice keep, but here comes a chance now. 1-on-2, but nice back checking here as Winnat chases him down and forces Lavere to take the shot on Anderson, who will hold on. With 11:18 to go here in the first, I'm David Stearns with Brian Schrems. Jason Wakely behind the camera. And we are doing some Empire League action as we gear up for the big game, the inaugural game of the EmJHL South team's Potomac Patriots here in this same barn at 750. Right now, we have a 0-0 score. The Eagles getting more of the offense here than the Patriots, but some good scoring chances, I'd say, for Patriots as well.
Yep, a couple good ones, but Anderson's been able to test down here for the Patriots, keep this game locked up at 0.
Egan's setting up a pass for DeBow. DeBow trying to get around his man. He gets hooked down, no call. It looked like the stick did get up between his arm there, but regardless, we're all referees, right?
I called it.
Yeah, sure. Water Wings, we have 2 of them out there, and none of them called it. Well, play continues down inside the Eagles zone, but now the Eagles are going to move that puck free as it's cleared out through center. Richards with it now. Richards with Salon going to the front of the net with a screen shot. Goes off a body and off into the far corner. Egan trying to sweep down for it. Richards traps it in his skate. Moves it over to Salan. Salan down low. Trying to move a backhand to the front, but it's actually caught up by the skate of Anderson, and he'll hold on.
Yeah, Anderson's been pretty busy so far this period, but all good things. Again, for the Patriots to improve upon this first period, take something into the second period once they get there. They got to work on those clearing attempts. Those things are just dying at the line and being kept in by the defenders of the East Coast Eagles. And getting scoring chances too, so something to improve upon for the next couple periods here.
We've seen nothing but 5-on-5 hockey here. No special teams work for either side. Now it's chipped down through center. Trying to move his way with it is Matt Reynolds, but he couldn't get past the defender as the Eagles chip it back into the Patriot zone. Levere down low, trying to get around his man, and that's Robert Stone. Stone putting up along the far boards, but it's kept in with a shot that just goes wide. Weldon looking for a setup behind the cage, throws it out front and almost hooks up there with, I believe, Sheehy that was there. Now the Patriots clear it out, chasing it down. Timmy Bassard couldn't get it away from the Eagles defender that has it now, coming over to the near side and just squeezes out. But pushing it back in is Tyler Nolan. Oh, Nolan opts to go to the opposite side instead of going in alone. Wise choice as Timmy Bassard puts it in. Chasing it down now is Grobsner. Grobsner along the half-board's far side. Now the breakout for the Eagles, beg your pardon, as they clear it in. They're going to get some changes here. Now the Patriots are going to try to set it up.
This line of Bassard, Nolan, and Gross has been top-notch for the Patriots this period so far. And you got Gross coming up here again, Stearnsy.
Nicky Gross trying to get around Grobsner, but he gets taken down, and a nice check there. Yeah, it's cleared out by the Eagles as it comes over to Richards along the right wing. Richards in the zone, tries to set up a cross-ice feed, but he couldn't get it over to the man as Nolan comes along the left wing. Chappell picks it off from Nolan, who goes off on a change. Eagles, all 5 of them inside their own zone, looking to break out here, but nice pressure there by Judd Parker, who forces the pass over to Chappell there. Chappell couldn't get it out as Reynolds keeps it in. Down low, Parker working on his backhand, trying to squeeze around Salan, but couldn't set it up for any Patriots player there. Working his way down low was Michael Santiago, but he wasn't there in time. Out to the red line to Reynolds. Reynolds with a backhand pass over to Gorney, but Gorney couldn't get it in deep. Now all the Patriots are on one side. Salan tries to work that to his advantage and clears it in. Anderson setting it up for Payne. Payne moving it up along the wing to Parker. Parker stops at the blue line and sets up the pass, but it just goes wide of the stick of a breaking winger, and that is Payne. Parker to Payne. Looks like it's going to be a good combination for this team this year. If they can get the passes tape to tape, but it comes to overtime, I tell you. Weldon keeping it inside the Patriots zone. They've got the run of the gambit here right now as Payne shakes him into the board. Payne's trying to strip the pocket of Weldon. Weldon still has control of the puck here as he's looking for someone to give it to.
Gotta get some bodies on that guy.
Now the Eagles are having a little trouble here as Gorney's putting on some good pressure, trying to move the puck out, but the Eagles still have it in. The Eagles putting it deep into the far corner. Richards looking for the front, but nobody there to pick it up. As now finally it'll be Payne that gets it up to the blue line. That looked like it stayed in, but they actually did get it out on the second try. Off into the far corner. Fresh legs coming out for the Patriots. The Eagles setting it up with 7:40 left here in the first period. A nice pressure there and a nice hit there by Streichar. Streichar's got them frazzled here. They look a little discombobulated. Now they lead the breakout. Cleared up into the air and gloved down by Lamar. Lamar setting up through the center, but it's going to be the Eagles that are going to clear it right back in. Doesn't go very far as it goes off of Streichar's shin pad. Oh, his laces are untied too. That could be a troublesome. Yeah, and he goes off on a change as the Eagles clear it right back in. Make sure those laces are tied or at least tape them up, eh?
Hey.
Now Richards gets his pocket picked there as he tried to swoop the puck out of play or out of position there. Now it's kicked in by Bartlett.
The golden boot.
The golden boot. That was nice.
I say.
And here it goes. DeBow with it now along the left wing. DeBow on the backhand into the corner. Looking for someone to chase it down low as it goes off the back of the net, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Over to Richards. Richards going to get in on the right wing.
Oh, wow.
He takes out a check on his way into the zone. Looks like DeBow got the worst of that check. And the Patriots having a little trouble here. Here comes a chance now. Richards looking at the front shot, score! The Eagles strike first with 6:34 left here in the first period. And that's Richards for you.
Yeah, he's been noticeable out on the ice there so far throughout this first period, and you know, there's only so many opportunities that you can fend these guys off before they actually put one in. Anderson's been good so far, but the defense has got to step up here just a little bit.
Graf Richards getting the first goal for the Eagles. Durham, North Carolina native. That was just a matter of time before he popped one in. The center is all over the place.
Been a workhorse so far this game.
Definitely. Well, it's cleared into the zone as it goes down. Not far enough. Jenkins picks it off, tries to set up along the wing. Egan trying to gain control of it, but here comes Weldon. Weldon squeezes it by. Jenkins does clear it out. The Eagles are going to try to enter again as they tag up. And a backhand clearing does not go all the way in as it's kept in at the blue line by Grobsner. Off from the near corner, off behind the cage, and it's cleared up into the protective netting. We'll get a stoppage of play with 6:09 left here in the first. Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok. As David Stearns with Brian Schrems. Schrems, they're in a hole, but not that deep of a hole.
Not that deep, and we've seen a couple flashes of brilliance from a few of the lines out there so far. They can get it done. They just got to get themselves a little bit organized.
Egan trying to win that battle with Salan in the face-off dot. Egan picks it up along the backhand there. Chapel will keep it in. Chapel down low to Salan. Salan looking to the front and tries to get some traffic up front to deflect it, but it goes all the way to the far blue line. Now trying to get it out is DeBound. He does so successfully. Here comes a breakaway chance. Coming in on zone is Miles Miller with a shot. It goes off the pad.
2 penalties?
Of Lignelli, but you would think it would have been a second penalty.
Looking for the hook.
We got the trip there. We should have gotten the hook there. Miles Miller definitely did get a stick up in the midsection. So we go on the Metro DC DJ's power play. For the first time, we'll see some special teams.
We'll get some jock jams going here.
Yes.
This is good stuff.
Let's do it.
I remember 94.
Do you?
Yeah, it was a good year.
You were 10 years old.
I know.
That's a good year. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. As it's cleared out by the Eagles off the face-off. They're going to argue that it was picked up by a high stick. And we're going to get the face-off coming up next to Anderson now.
First opportunity to see the Patriots with the man advantage. They're going to set themselves up inside the zone here, get themselves established, get a few quality shots on goal.
So Thomas Levarchik, I believe they said, got that penalty. Or Gilmartin, I beg your pardon. And it's a name we have on the roster, unfortunately. I thought we were going to add to our repertoire.
Let's go with it.
It is Gilmartin. That'll sit for 2 on the trip, but here comes a chance now as the breakout led by Judd Parker does not go very far, and the Eagles are going to clear it right back in. It'll be Reynolds that has it. Reynolds setting up shop behind Anderson. Little pressure there by Levere.
Wonderful to see Michael Santiago. He's got the guy with size out there. Get him in front of the net. Maybe set up a screen in front of the goaltender here.
Santiago across the line, takes his shot, and it goes right into the shin pads of an Eagles player, but he gets his rebound and gets gloved down by Lignelli. So 1:17 left on the Metro DC DJ's power play. And hopefully these guys can tie it up before going into the first intermission. It's never good to go down in the first intermission in any situation, in any sport. Especially soccer.
Fair enough.
Because that's the only intermission you got. Back behind the cage, it's Miller with it behind the goal line. Miller looking up top to Stone. Stone winds up, takes his shot, and it just goes wide. Well wide.
Yeah,
Gorney picks it up on the far blue line. So now it's Tyler Nolan with it now. Cross ice pass to Miles Miller with a shot. Oh, what a save there by Lignelli. Boy, was that a beauty scoring chance. Stone keeping it in for the moment. Salan almost poked it out, but it's going to be Nolan that's going to work it along the near boards, pushing it up top to Miller. Miller couldn't get a hold of it. Now here comes a breakaway chance. Oh, Weldon couldn't get a hold of it. Stone and Gorney getting ahead of him, and Weldon loses control of the puck. Still has it, but then it's poked away nicely there by, I believe that was Jeffrey Egan.
30 seconds left from man advantage.
And 4:20 left here in the first period. 1-0 East Coast Eagles in this opening game, and that was a little bit of a slapper by Richards on Stone, but no call. And Stone's going to take it back in behind Anderson. Levere putting on some pressure. He forces the pass up ahead. Too far for Andrew Gorney, and this one's going to get chipped out of play with 12 seconds left on the man advantage and 4 minutes exactly left here in the first period.
This breakout's got to be a little bit cleaner coming out of the zone. Can't have those sloppy passes, like you said earlier, tape to tape. And it'll come with time. First game of the season. His legs warmed up. Build that chemistry a little bit.
Now, for more information on Potomac Patriots hockey, be sure to visit the website, potomacpatriots.net, for the schedule, roster, and stats, and much, much more. Face-off one up into the Eagles zone. Trying to wrangle it is Judd Parker, but they're going to call that one on the offsides.
I wouldn't have called it, but
I
that's
wouldn't
why
have
we're
either.
up here and not down there.
Exactly. You know, I could start wearing referee uniforms to call games, but I don't think it's going to get me very far.
No, you just look foolish.
Apparently they had a better vantage point over there than we did up here. Isn't that always the case?
Yeah, something like that.
It's inside the Eagles zone. Patriots trying to gain control of the puck here, but looks like the offense is going to go the other way. Weldon working on a 2-on-1 here. Weldon comes and takes a shot and gets deflected just wide. Off into the near corner along the half boards near side. Centering pass over to Sheehy. Sheehy winds up, takes a shot, he scores! Gets deflected through the 5-hole of Anderson, and just like that, the East Coast Eagles take a 2-0 lead with 3:35 left here in the first.
Yeah, I'm thinking number 59 over there, which is Jacob Weldon. I'm thinking he got it. He got the deflection right in front of the net. Simple shot from the point. Weldon was in the right place, right time through the 5-hole of Anderson, and a little bit of a hole here.
Well, as Bob Marley once said, everything's going to be all right. It's only 2-0. You know what they say in hockey, the most dangerous lead is a 2-0 lead, or a 2-goal lead, rather. So, Patriots are not completely in the dark here. The Eagles are not completely out of the tunnel. We have 2 more periods to hold this 2-0 lead. The Eagles back inside the Patriot zone with a high shot that goes over the cage into the far corner. Chasing it down is Lamar. Gets it up along the boards over to DeBow. Micah DeBow, nice little move there. Moves it back over to Jenkins, back inside of his own zone. Stalls out a little bit and sends it over to the opposite side, over back to Lamar. Lamar trying to chip it in, but it comes right back out, and Lamar will get a second crack at it as he puts it in deep, and the Pats tag up. Legnelli setting it up, as is his specialty, as he's only seen 3 shots so far in this game, as Jenkins is back to chase, no icer. Jenkins looking to set it up over to the near side, over to Bradley Lamar. Lamar kind of falling down in the process, sends it down the length of the ice, and this one is going to come back and ice it. Face-off coming up to the left of Anderson. Our Centerville, Virginia native. Right around the area where that.
A lot of local guys on this
touchdown.
team.
Yeah.
It's good to see. Good to see hockey growing in this area.
Herndon, Woodbridge, Alexandria,
Yep.
Leesburg, Arlington, Manassas, McLean, Stephen City, Washington, D.C.
10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't see this.
Oh, I know. It's growing by leaps and bounds, that's for sure. Now the Eagles try to set up a pass up to the top there, and it splits the defense. Gil Martin and Chapel both chasing as Legnelli sets it up. But nice pressure there. Forechecking is DeBow. DeBow trying to get these guys to choke a little, but he's got it. Sending it over to the near side, over to Chapel. Chapel in a little room there, but it goes over to Richards. Richards couldn't get ahead of Egan, who sets up a pass to Miller, but just went under his stick, and the Eagles are going to break it right back out into the neutral zone. Back over into the Pat zone is Robert Stone with it. Stone getting pressure by Richards with a shot, and he had it chipped away. Anderson was forced to make a save. Oh, boy. And here comes another chance. Over to Weldon with a shot, and a great save there off the left shoulder, and another shot, and they score. And there he is again. It's Richards. Ralph Richards getting his second goal of the game, and the third goal for the Eagles as they take a 3-0 lead with 1:58 left here in the first period. Oh, wow.
That's the guy you're going to want to mark for the rest of the game. He's there. He's a go-to guy out there. He's having a heck of a game so far, but this defense is just falling apart in front of Anderson inside their own zone. They really have got to step it up in the second period and get things back on track here.
Well, hopefully they don't back down. Patriots have about 42 minutes left of hockey here in Woodbridge, Virginia. They're giving him the credit on a hat trick, actually. He must have got the deflection earlier on that Weldon shot. So that's the third goal for Richards. A little Brad Richards style, if you will. Now it's back inside the Eagle zone, down behind the goal line. Nolan trying to push it back over. So I believe that's Nicky Gross down low. Gross trying to get it away from Salan. Salan and Grosvenor both converge on him. But it'll be the Eagles, number 37, that walks away with it and sends it back down low into the pile. I don't know what he was thinking, but Grosvenor does have it. Nicky Gross picks off the pass, but then it's picked off his stick and sent down the length of the ice. No icing as it goes back into the Patriots zone with Stone picking it up. Stone almost had that one picked off. But now it's going to be set up through center to Nicky Gross. Nicky Gross setting it up along the far wing to Gorney. He's going to go off on a change. Now coming in to help support is Reynolds, but Reynolds goes for the body, and Parker's going to have to send it right back in. 1 minute to play left here in the first period. 3-0 Eagles. He's now getting caught on a change here. Richards trying to gain some speed. He clears it into the near corner. Into the Pat zone. Payne sweeping it along over to the far side. Over to Wennett. Now it's turned over. Here comes a chance for the Eagles with a shot that just goes wide. Sheehy with a rebound, comes up front. Referee loses sight of the puck, and he'll blow it dead with 41.4 left here in the first.
Now, I don't know if you've seen this too, but the Patriots are aggressively forechecking down here when this puck is down inside the offensive zone. But it seems like they get caught a little bit and having a tough time getting back to defend here. And certainly something I want to change up here for the second period and beyond.
Weldon's going to take the face-off against Nolan. Weldon wins it back, but it's actually chipped away by Nolan with a nice diving effort. 35 seconds left. Payne's back there to chase it behind Anderson. Sheehy putting some pressure on. But trying to clear it out was Bassard. It's kept in with a shot that just goes wide. Off along the near side and the near corner. Richards trying to pop it down low for Sheehy. But he's battling there, I believe, with the Payne and Nolan down low trying to move it around. We have a broken stick on the ice, and it's Richards. That lucky stick is broken. So maybe that says something.
Game changer. Here we go.
Right, 10 seconds to go here in the first. The shot gets deflected off into the far corner. Now it's just going to be wound up and sent around by Riley Winnett, and that'll just about do it here for this first frame. Potomac Patriots in a bit of a difficult position. They're down 3-0 to the East Coast Eagles. Well, let's take it to a break here, and we'll rejoin you with a bit of an intermission report in just a few moments' time. You're watching Patriots hockey here on Fast.
For the latest in Potomac Patriots hockey information and news, check out PotomacPatriots.net. There you'll find a full game schedule of all home and away games, and also the roster and stats to track your favorite Potomac Patriots players. Don't forget to check out the podcast in the iTunes store. Search Potomac Patriots.
We're here with Matt Weber. Matt, tell us a little bit about where you're from. You're an out-of-towner. How long have you been playing? What position you play?
I'm forward.
We're here with Matt Weber. Matt, tell us a little bit about where you're from. You're an out-of-towner. How long have you been playing? What position you play?
I'm forward. I've been playing for 13 years roughly, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Cleveland, it's up in the north. It's a little bit of a hockey town. We're here with Matt Weber. Matt, tell us.
Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the George Mason University Patriots Ice Hockey Club. DJs. Metro DC DJs offers a variety of services for your event. They can provide party games, prizes, trivia questions and contests, an MC or host, or just about anything you can think of. Check out their website at metrodcdjs.com or call 703-398-5343 for more details. Portions of Patriots hockey are sponsored by Metro DC DJs. Metro DC DJs offers a variety of services for your event.
Potomac Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's David Stearns with Brian Schrems. After one period of play, the Potomac Patriots are down to the East Coast Eagles with a score of 3-0. Let's talk about that period. The Eagles are dominating in scoring and in
Richards
shots.
is dominating.
And Graf Richards. That is the story.
The natural hat trick.
Natural. Maybe just a natural talent.
Yeah, it's a shaky start for the Patriots so far, but there is room for improvement. Certainly the game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. They're going to have to clean up their back end a little bit. The defense is kind of letting Anderson down a little bit. Anderson's been pretty good between the pipes. You know, a deflection between the 5-hole, not much you can do with that. Mm-hmm. And that power play down here, if you remember, they had that scoring opportunity. Had he buried that, it had been 1-1 going through midway through the first period. So could have been a different story, but regardless, we're going to move forward and see what happens from here on out.
We did get a completed roster. We do apologize about that. It seems like there was the U16 roster in place there for some reason, but we do have pretty accurate numbers now for the East Coast Eagles, for the East Coast Eagle fans showing up here and watching. So we do apologize. We did not mean to insult anybody by calling them Thomas Vanek or Matt Hendricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ricciardi, I believe it is, number 26. Yep. So we do have our correct rosters, but overall, it was a back-and-forth period for the most part in the beginning, but then once it got down to it, it looked like the Potomac Patriots were a bit fatigued, and it's just the tape-to-tape passes, as crucial as fundamentals can be, that was one thing that was definitely necessary to make that an even period by any stretch.
Yeah, you hate going back to those whole cliche hockey terms, but back to the basics is where it all begins. And like you said, tape-to-tape passes, get them out of that zone, 1-2 passes, and then you're going forward. Haven't seen it too much, but hopefully here in the second period they can clean it up and get some scoring opportunities here on Linelli.
Well, we got about 2 minutes time before the teams rejoin us here on the ice, so why don't we take it to a commercial break, and then we'll rejoin you here for the second period action as the Potomac Patriots are down 3-0 to the East Coast Eagles. Stay tuned. Potomac Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok.
For the latest in Potomac Patriots hockey information and news, check out PotomacPatriots.net. There you'll find a full game schedule of all home and away games, and also the roster and stats to track your favorite Potomac Patriots players. Don't forget to check out the podcast in the iTunes store. Search Potomac Patriots.
Welcome back, everybody. Teams are back on the ice here, and I saw them taping up that puck.
Goalie change
for Richards. Yes, we do have a goalie change to speak of, and it looks like it's going to be TJ Holland filling in. Previous
Washington
team.
Little Capitals.
Oh, yeah, Little Capitals.
Seen them before, here and there.
We have. I'm well traveled as my former life as a broadcaster with another team. Traveled up to Philadelphia and got a chance to watch them play against the Little Flyers. But I'm not sure if I actually saw TJ Holland in net there, but he is a 96, standing tall at 5'9". For a goaltender, that's a good size to be, so you have that mobility. So 5'9", he's a lefty, so.
Yeah, you see, you very rarely see goaltenders over 6 foot. I mean, you got your Ben Bishop at, 6'10"?
Yeah.
For the for the Blues, if he's still with the Blues, or up in Ottawa now, I think.
Yeah, Ottawa? He's up in Ottawa now.
Yeah. 6'10" is monster between the pipes. And who used to play with the shoulder pads?
Hextall.
No.
Oh, Garth Snow.
Garth Snow.
There it is.
That's just obnoxious.
Hextall and Snow. I'm sorry. Well, we're back to Patriots hockey as the faceoffs won all the way back deep to the tender, who is TJ Holland, as we said before, with a goaltending change. Now Nolan leading it through center with a nice move there. Coming through, he's got one to beat. Coming in with the backhand shot, it just goes wide. Off in the near corner, up top, over to Winnat. Winnat down low. Nolan couldn't get the return pass. As it goes over to Grofsner. Down low and back to Lignelli, and he'll hold on to it.
Yeah, Tyler Nolan was one of the standout players in that first period. Go back on the roster. Tyler Nolan and Nikki Gross, two of the workhorses from that first period, certainly made their presence felt out on the ice. So hopefully we can get a continued effort from them.
As now it's one back by the Eagles. The Eagles getting pressured here. It looks like a little bit more aggressive there as Nikki Gross is out there with Nolan, as you said before. And they're doing a lot of the forechecking here as number 51, Bruce Chapel, gets the puck out successfully here, and now it's going to be chased down by Remy Payne. Payne trying to move it along over to the near corner. Trying to pick it up was Riley Winnap, but it's the Eagles that have control of it now. Salan over to Gil Martin, but it's slapped away from Gil Martin, and Chapel's back to chase in his own zone. Chapel over to the near side, and it's going to be picked up by Bassard. Bassard couldn't get it in deep as it was tapped ahead by number 14, or I'm sorry, beg your pardon, it's Gil Martin for the Eagles as it's cleared in by the Pats. A couple of changes here as we're a minute and 10 seconds into the second frame. 3-0 Eagles. Patriots a little bit behind right now. As now, through center, it's David Swan. Swan with a shot and a save there by Holland. As now it's DeBow. DeBow clearing it out. Fumbled around a little bit there at the blue line. Comes over to the near side as Egan setting it up for Miller. Miller couldn't receive the pass. It's pushed back up towards the blue line. Not out. Kept in by Lamar. Chips it back. Miles Miller couldn't reach for it. It's going to be DeBow that sets it up there. Miller trying to do a little side angle shot, but it just gets deflected behind the net, and the Eagles are going to break out now. Across the other side, Sheehy with a shot blockered away from Holland as he was going just wide. Richards backhanding it down low, doesn't get past Egan. Egan getting a little support there by Lamar. Miller putting it up along the near boards, but not far enough as Richards was there. Richards with the hot hand today. He's got 3 goals. Like I said before, they were taping up the puck and labeling it. I believe it might have been his first hat trick.
Natural hat trick nonetheless.
Well, it's something to write home about, that's for sure. Durham, North Carolina native. And Miller trying to reach for it, but this one's going to go out of his reach. And they're going to say no icing, so they're going to rule that Seth Miller for the Eagles stops skating. Now it comes back up top to the red line. Lamar gets checked by Richards. Picking it up now is Levere. Levere with it now, spinning around, turning it over to the other side. The pass over to Seth Miller. Miller chasing it down in the far corner. Back over for Salon to the front with a shot, and the backhand shot goes right to Holland. And the rebound is swept up by the Patriots. It's now coming out with it is Santiago. Santiago couldn't get past the red line as he was greeted there by Grosvenor. And the Patriots are going to try to move it over to the near side, but getting ahead there. A little falling effort to sweep it ahead was Levere. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Is it Levere or
I do believe it is Levere.
Okay, it's Levere.
Until we're told otherwise.
I know. Well, it's the first time I'm seeing their names, that's for sure. Now the Patriots inside the Eagles zone trying to set things up, but it's Salan that gets it. Moving the puck ahead, tries to shovel it up top. He has it poked away just for the moment by Gorney. Now it's back at the Patriots blue line as Reynolds has to go D to D. Chipped up ahead by Stone, but it's pushed ahead by the Eagles. They're going to have to tag up on the delayed offside, but they touch it on the way out, and we'll get a stoppage. 16:32 left here in the second. 12-4 on the shot clock. Looks like Patriots got their work cut out for them. A 3-goal deficit. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in here on Ustream and on crossicefeed.com.
Number 20, Norman Nebular. I'm going to go with that. Hometown, Geneva, Switzerland.
There you go. Nebular is from Geneva, Switzerland. Nice. Oh, and a hard check there, and Sheehy's going to get tossed. Oh, Reynolds is not doing well. He's slow to get up right now as his right leg. He's definitely favoring his left leg to get off the ice. He's going to be a little shaken. Hopefully
I wonder
he's
if
okay.
they get, they're only giving them 2. That's a dangerous play right there.
Second try on the power play. They're 0 for 1 today. Sheehy goes to the box for kneeing Reynolds. He gingerly sits down, but he's not going to the locker room, which is a good sign. Face-off coming up to the left of Lignelli. We got Egan out there to take this face-off.
Yeah, Reynolds is going to head inside.
Is he taking off?
Yep, he's headed right in the locker room.
So he is going to the locker room. We'll keep you posted on his status as Gorney's got it up at the blue line, keeps it in, sending it down low, gets too far ahead of Egan. And now Grosvenor trying to poke it away from Miller, and he does so successfully as it's poked out of the zone by Levere. So Holland sets it up there for Gorney down low, but he drops it off to Levere. Levere trying to stuff it home on the near side, on the short side, but he doesn't get it through. Well, Levere's still with it. The Patriots are trapped inside their own zone. Levere running the circuit here by himself as he's trapped up along the boards. He's tied up with Andrew Gorney right now. Gorney trying to shovel it ahead. He's got Nolan there to support. And also, I believe that's Robert Stone as well. They do free it finally as Miles Miller, the alternate captain, with it now. Over to Gorney. Gorney trying to get it back over to Miller. Things are a little stuffed up over here on the near side as it goes in to the near corner of the Eagles zone. Grofner winds up and sends it down the length of the ice into the Patriots zone with 1 minute left on the Metro DC DJ's power play.
To recoup themselves here. See, it's
home run pass to Egan. Egan's got Miller. Gives it over to Miller. Oh, and he couldn't control the pass as he tries to take the shot. As he brought it from backhand to forehand, he couldn't release.
I did not see Egan sitting down here. I thought it was just an errant pass to the zone, but very clever.
Weldon with a skate-to-stick pass. Takes a shot. Saved by Holland. He sweeps it out. Trying to save some time here. It's never in your favor to have a face-off on a power play in your own zone, and Holland was definitely trying to prevent that, but the whistle had already gone.
I do like the thought process right there. Home run pass down here to Egan over to Miller, but just lost control of it the last second, but still a scoring opportunity nonetheless. 15:03 left here in the second period. Stearnsy.
Face-off won by the Patriots. Santiago on his backhand on his knees, sends it out through to the neutral zone. Chapel with it. Chapel with a little turnaround, doesn't get it past Santiago that was waiting for it. Santiago dropping it off for Judd Parker. Parker weasels his way around Richards. Gets around Chapel, but he dumps it down low. Back there to get it, Gil Martin sending it all the way around the horn and out. Stone could not get there in time as he has to chase it back in his own zone. 10 seconds left on the power play. Patriots looking to go 1 for 2 at least here if they can get a last-second shot. So it comes over to Parker along the near side inside the Eagles zone. Parker winds up, takes a shot, and it just misses the blocker side of Lignelli. Kept in by Nicky Gross. Nicky Gross trying to weasel his way around a couple of Eagles players, but now it's Richards and Weldon coming in 2-on-1. Stone in the middle with a shot. Holland makes a save. The rebound drops into blue paint. Comes up top to Gil Martin. Gil Martin winds up, takes a shot, goes through traffic, but deflected away. Didn't see any pad on Holland. And it's put right back in with 14 minutes left here in the second period. 3-0 Eagles. Patriots going 0 for 2 on a power play as Richards works it up to the front. He almost connects it there with number 12, Riley Allen. And Allen has to pick it up outside of the Patriots blue line. It's picked up by DeBow. DeBow gets checked hard there by Levere. Santiago trying to get around. His man is Seth Miller, but he couldn't get there.
Nice
now
hit.
He goes into the corner with a nice check there and a little retaliatory action there as it's pushed up to the front. And Lignelli saw that one through and he sticks it into his glove. It looks like we're going to get a penalty off of that exchange down low. So a third try for the Patriots on the power play.
Yeah, I think it was a retaliation that it's going to have. I'm not seeing who's going to the box.
It was a little delayed, so it does look like it is going to be Seth Miller.
Yeah, Miller's going to go to the box for retaliating against a nice hit by Santiago down in the corner, throwing his weight around a little bit. So 13:29, 2 more minutes with the man advantage. Got to get something here. Get the momentum shifted in their favor.
Third time's a charm. Egan goes in to take the face-off. Man, little scramble for it. And it's loose, but the Patriots do get it. Nolan up top. With it is Stone. Stone back over to Nolan. Nolan down low to Miller. Miller looking for the front. Miller on his backhand. Pushes it over to Gorney along the near side blue line. Gorney, the backhand pass blindly. Gets picked up by the Eagles, but not out. Kept in by Gorney. As falling to move it out was an Eagles player. Egan down low with it now. Up top to Stone. Stone looking for a lane. Takes its shot. No, a pad save there by Lignelli as that one had eyes. Up top to Stone again along the far blue line. Stone sending it down low along the half boards now over to Miller. Miller moving up top. Swinging it over to Nolan. Nolan with the puck now. Coming up to the top of the umbrella. Over to the near side to Gorney. Gorney looking for the shot, and it goes through the paraphernalia of number 20 for the Eagles. Now it's up front in the blue paint.
Have it.
Here comes a shot by Gorney, and he breaks his stick in the process. And now out come the Eagles. Mystery man number 20. Oh, that's Neubeller from Switzerland. Setting up a pass to Salon, and he scores. 4-0. Shorthanded goal for Salon. 12:25 left here in the second period. Patriots got to find their bearings before it's too late.
Yeah, they were buzzing around the net there. Gorney had a beautiful opportunity to bury one. Puck came loose right to the face-off circle here, and he just snapped his stick, and that's what led to this 2-on-1 coming down here. And like you said, that's certainly a shorthanded goal is not something you want to give up here. So time to regroup and get back down there, set something up at least get one here in the last 56 seconds of this power play.
Well, we have some pleased Eagles fans to our left here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. And going down, Stone loses the puck. LeVere trying to set up a centering pass for Richards, who already has 3 on the night. Natural hat trick. Stone losing it in his feet. Fed to the front. Holland's going to fall onto it before anybody gets there in time to pop it home. 41 seconds, I beg your pardon, left on the power play for the Patriots. Hopefully the third time is the charm, but unfortunately it's been dampered by the shorthanded goal just scored by Newbeller. Santiago moving out of the faceoff dot, being replaced by number 12, Micah DeBow, as faceoff one back. Chapel taking his shot, goes wide. LeVere down with it. Over to Richards with a shot, and it goes off the helmet of Holland above the cage. Kept in at the far blue line. Long toss on. Doesn't go through traffic. And now it's Parker trying to squeeze it away from LeVere. As, mind you, they're still on the power play, but now Nicky Gross has it. Nicky Gross looking to hook up with DeBow here. Sets the pass over the stick of an Eagles player. That was Richards. DeBow across the line. Takes a shot, screen shot, but it was going a little wide and gloved down by Lignelli. Patriots hockey, powered by Reebok. This is David Stearns with Brian Schrems, Jason Wakely on the camera. So we are calling the season opener for the Empire League's Potomac Patriots as we get set for the EmJHL South inaugural game for the Potomac Patriots organization at 7:50 tonight right after this.
Looking on eagerly over there in the corner.
And face off one over to the half boards to Gorney. Gorney back down low for Nolan. Nolan squeezing his way to the front, but he lost the puck in the process. Gorney trying to pinch it away from Newbeller down low. Just scored a shorthanded goal as we're back to 5-a-side hockey. Nolan back over to Gorney. Gorney along the half boards near side. Throws it to the front of the net, sticked away easily by Lignelli. Over to the far half boards. It's picked up by Weldon. Weldon's going to lead the charge here as they come back 3-on-2. Back checking is Nolan as the puck's cleared in over the near corner into the Patriots zone. And it's kept alive in there by the Eagles. Salon couldn't pick up the pass there. It came up front as Payne got in the way of that one. Back over to Nolan. Nolan with a nice little deke there. Sets it up over for Gorney. Gorney was getting tied up at the time by Newbeller, but it goes ahead to Bassard. Bassard back over to Gorney. Over to Nolan. Nolan couldn't get a solid wrap on it. And now out with it is David Swan. Swan will chip it in. So Winnat's back there to chase with Payne. Payne stopping it up behind his keeper. Gorney couldn't get a solid clear out of that, and he got checked in the process by Gil Martin. And this one's going to go inside the Eagles zone. No icing. Chapel chasing it with Bassard on his tail. And he dekes him out. Moves it over to the near side, over to Richards. Richards gets checked off the puck by Winnat as he tried to clear it in. Richards is going to get it back at the red line again, but he opts not to play the puck as Parker has it now. A nice little sweep between the legs over to Bassard. Bassard across the blue line far side, chips it in, and he'll go off on a change. Gil Martin back there to chase it, trying to push it ahead. But it's going to be picked up by Santiago, who puts it right back deep on a backhand up along the dasher. Chapel almost had his pocket picked by Shane Barber. And now the Eagles trying to move it ahead, but it's popped right back in by Lamar. LeVere with it. Back to Gil Martin. Gil Martin gets it over the stick of Barber down the length of the ice, and this one will come back in icing at the expense of the East Coast Eagles with 9:47 to play here in a second. 4-0 score for the East Coast Eagles. Potomac Patriots trying to find some solid ice, baby.
They're going to need to find a spark here of some kind, a goal, anything to get this team kind of going. Seem kind of flat right now, kind of down and out of it, but putting one in certainly could change the momentum.
Most definitely, as Gil Martin gets the face-off win for the Eagles. Now, Riley Allen coming up along the near side for LeVere. Centering pass to Richards. Richards coming across the blue line into the Pats zone. Richards, far circle, takes a shot, deflected high and wide. Gloved out of the air by Lamar. Lamar trying to move it ahead to himself as he does get the rolling puck and gets it up into the neutral zone, but picked up by Chapel. Chapel trying to hook up with Richards at the red line. Chipped in, no icing, but back there regardless is a Pats player, and that's Trevor Jenkins. Couldn't clear it out as Weldon puts it in there, and Jenkins crushes Weldon into the dasher. Lamar putting it high into the glass, and hard to control there, and Santiago couldn't get a hold of it. Gil Martin taking a shot, deflected wide. Lamar down low. Up to Gil Martin at the blue line, keeps it in tight at the blue line. Sending it off into the far corner. Jenkins trying to chase it there, but it's swept up by David Johnson. Now helping out there. A couple of Pats players. Now through center. Santiago looking for the pass, but Weldon intercepted it, and he accidentally bounced it back over to number 26, A.J. Riccardi. And the Pats going to get a chance here to keep it in. It's Nolan with a nice little move. Moves it to the front with a shot and a save by Lignelli. And it looked like Judd Parker had the right angle, but not the right elevation to get it over Lignelli, who went down for the shot. Yeah, face-off coming up to his right.
Lignelli almost went down a little too early on that one. Almost was able to sneak it in right above his right shoulder, but not to be. Face-off. Certainly working back to the point here, put a quality scoring chance on net. Hopefully one of those deflections themselves right through the 5-hole.
Nolan cuts in to win the face-off. Getting it over to Nicky Gross. Nicky Gross having control issues there with the puck, but he gets it back with a lofting shot that just goes wide past the blocker side. Fed to the front, nobody there to get it. Nicky Gross winds up, takes a shot, and it just gets deflected wide. Nothing getting solidly on the net. Shot deficit is 8 right now. 16-8, Eagles have the lead. And the 4-0 lead at that. Payne winds up, takes a shot. Kept in, he'll get another crack at it. Payne winding up, couldn't get it through traffic. Nicky Gross tries to push it through with a nice little deke there by Nolan, but he couldn't stuff it home. Sheehy now leading it out through center for the Eagles. What an opportunity there for the Patriots. Levere trying to get ahead of, I believe that was Parker, or Payne, I beg your pardon. Parker and Payne, 25 and 26. You know, that's got to get confusing.
Why would you do that?
I know, they just don't like us. Bassard, cross-ice feed, over to Nolan. Nolan, far circle, trying to put on a little toe drag around his man, Newbeller, trying to push it to the front, over to Payne, but he couldn't get the pass through. Payne keeps it in at the far blue line, putting it along the half boards and deep. It'll be Newbeller that'll pick it up as Nolan goes off on a change. Newbeller getting around Bassard, getting around Egan, setting the pass up over to Richards along the far side. Richards with a lofting shot, doesn't get past Stone, so Stone will loft it in the air. Newbeller gloves it down. Newbeller going back the other way. Newbeller to the top of the far circle, dekes his way in through to the face-off dot and down low. Couldn't get a shot away as he had a couple of Pats players on it. Now moving his way to the front with a deke, trying to turn around with a shot is Weldon. Now Grosvenor tries to pick up that rebound. Now it's deflected out of the zone, thankfully, because the Eagles had a lot of momentum going into that offensive burst. Nice pressure there by DeBow, but Lignelli gets it past him. Over to the near side to Richards along the left wing. Richards winds up, takes a shot, and a nice glove save there by T.J. Hullen.
Let me tell you this, had Tyler Nolan been able to get that puck back to his stick, that would have been probably one of the prettiest goals that we've seen in a long time. Very reminiscent of that Maxima Finneganov, where he just kind of just
against
like
the
that,
Lightning, yeah.
Against the Lightning, that twirly thing that he did. Very reminiscent of that, not to be, but still a good.
It was very, very reminiscent of that.
Good scoring opportunity. They were buzzing down there for a little bit. Couple shots on net, good scoring opportunity. So we can get back down there and keep that up a little bit.
Stone takes the face-off win over to the far side, coming across the neutral zone and into the Eagles zone. Loses control of the puck as it's picked off by Chapel. Chapel still with it. Gets checked by number 4, Jack Streichars. It goes down low. The Eagles have control of it inside the Patriots zone. Up top to Gil Martin. Gil Martin winds up, takes his shot. Doesn't make its way through it as it's deflected out into the neutral zone by Streichars. Takes a shot from the far top of the blue line. Goes right on Lignelli, and he holds on. Looks like Streichars is having a little conversation with Gil Martin up front.
Exchanging information.
Yeah, they want to hook up after the game. Hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, sure, why not?
That's probably what that was all about.
Well, Gil Martin will go off on a change, and Streichars will stay out there. Short conversation. They're just exchanging Facebook information, I'm sure.
Something like that.
Got a face-off coming up to the right of Lignelli. Shane Barber takes the draw. He wins it back. Nobody there to get it for the Patriots. Loose up front. Streichars comes and takes a shot. Kicked away by Lignelli. Picked up by Richards along the far side. Tries to get around Stone. It looks like we're going to have a call here. 2 guys are going to be going from the indication from Zebra up front.
Yeah, matching minors. Clear the ice a little bit.
If they go 4-on-4, it would be nice to have some open skating room, but we'll see what happens. Because it looks like Stephen Frankel is going to sit down, and it looks like, I believe it was A.J. Riccardi as well.
Yeah, it is Riccardi. He's going in the box.
Well, they got 5 guys on the ice for the Patriots and 4 guys for the Eagles, so.
Man advantage.
Oh, no, we're going 4-on-4, so that's what I thought. Let's open up the ice, shall we? First time seeing some 4-on-4 action tonight. A little confusion from the Patriots side as actually if they're going to play 5-on-5, those 2-minute matchings have to come off that clock, I'll tell you. 5 on 5, so they will take the time off the clock. So both players will rejoin their teams on the ice after a whistle once 4:04 passes. So no open ice play, so we will remain 5 aside.
That's too bad.
Well, the shot margin's getting a little bit tighter here. 17-12, still in favor of the Eagles, who have a 4-0 lead. I guess they are going to go 4 on 4 now. What's the confusion here? I saw one referee go 5 on 5.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Coach Parker over there, who's shouting for 5 on 5, he doesn't seem to quite understand what's going on. Neither do we.
Well, we will see 4 on 4.
Right.
It's just a tease.
Let's open it up anyway.
Hey, why not? Yeah, messy face-off there. Nolan down to chase. It's tried up by Grosvenor. Grosvenor moving along the far side of the zone and tries to set up the home run pass through center to Weldon, but this one goes over his stick in the length of the ice, and that will be an icing. 5:49 left here in the second. David Stearns with Brian Schrems, your cross-ice feed broadcasting team. Check out our website if you're not on it already watching the game, crossicefeed.com. Click the Ustream link if you haven't already to tune in for every live broadcast.
Who built that website?
I don't know, but the guy's a
He did
genius.
Fantastic job.
Well, I have a little criticism. There's not enough Stearns on it.
Yeah.
Grosvenor across the blue line. Winds up, takes a shot. Gets foiled by the stick of Winnat in the way of it, but Holland got in front of it completely and held on. 1:35 left on the matching minors for our four-a-side hockey on the opening night of Empire League Hockey, and EmJHL South Hockey will follow right after this game, so stay tuned. More hockey action, as in 7 days you will have no other choice but to watch us. Because the NHL does not like to make agreements in due time.
We're just as good, though.
We are. Nolan trying to deke out around Newbeller. Along the near side half boards inside the Eagle zone. Chases it down below the goal line. Trying to put that puck ahead there for a falling Nicky Gross. And the Eagles cleared out just for a second there. Well, it looked like Nolan was going to go back for it, but Newbeller with a nice little toe drag. Gets around once, gets around twice, but he loses control of the puck against Winnat as he has to chase it down to the near corner. Takes it up along the half boards. Levere back there, kind of in his way, so forces him to dump it back, and Nolan will pick it up. Tries to sweep it along the dasher, but he got caught up in the skates of, I believe, it was Salan that was down low.
Oh, that's it.
Levere, nice check there on Winnat. There's Newbeller trying to put the pass ahead for Salan, who's still waiting, but Payne got ahead of him. Payne still ahead of Salan. And he gets absolutely crushed there by Grosvenor. And the puck comes up to the front, they score! The pinching effort by Levere pays off dividends for the Eagles as they take a 5-0 lead with 4:44 left here in the second.
Yeah, I don't think... I think there was the intention to cover that puck up, but it just kind of slipped through on the open. Levere was there and just buried it, so 4:44 left, 5-0. Tough hole to climb out of from here.
You know, if Wakely could do more than just camera and our producing side here, we should give him a hand mic here. We can plug one in for you. It looked like you had something to say on that one. Okay, that's why you're standing far away from us and we can't hear you. Lignelli setting it back behind his net in the Eagle zone. Richards trapping it along the boards for some unknown reason, but he plays it up over to the other side, over to Bruce Chapel. Chapel clears it up through center. Stone re-enters the zone, but Richards was there to pick it off. Richards along the left wing, trying to get around Egan, and Egan couldn't strip him of the puck as he puts it down to the near corner inside the Patriots zone. Trying to move it ahead and clearing it out. Chapel keeps it in tight at the blue line as Jenkins clearing attempt was foiled. The shot there goes off the ankle of Stone, and Stone looks like he's struggling after taking that one to the ankle. So we got 4 minutes left here in the second. 5-0 lead for the Eagles. Most recent goal scored by Levere. DeBow chasing it now in the Eagle zone.
Stone's going to head off very, very slowly.
Kicked over to Gorney. Gorney putting it down low. Looks like we have a couple more changes. So that's 2 injured players for the Patriots as this one's put up into the roof, or the roof, depending on where you're from.
Yeah, Stone took that one right off the ankle. Really hard wrist shot. Up and be walking nimbly for a couple of days, but hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Patriots hockey being sponsored by Pepsi Cola, makers of Gatorade, the official sports drink of the Potomac Patriots. Also powered by Reebok. And they need some power here to get back into this one. A 5-goal deficit is never where you want your team to be, especially with one more period of hockey to play. Still 3 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the second. So we get things in order as the Eagles round out their line out on the ice. Taking it back behind his cage is Seth Miller. Miller getting taken down. The puck still active for the Eagles as they lead the charge out. Along the side, the far side, looks like it was Weldon chipping it in and getting off on a change as when Hat's back there to chase. Payne couldn't get a hold of that pass. It goes beyond him and back down low. Richards picking it off. Richards with a natural hat trick tonight. Losing it to Shane Barber, and Barber puts it up along the boards and he gets absolutely demolished into the boards, and that's going to be a boarding penalty for sure.
It's
Fourth time.
It's hard to say the opportunities haven't been there with a man advantage. The Patriots have seen, is this number 5 for them? 4 or 5?
No, this is 4.
This is 4.
Shane Salan will sit for 2 on the boarding. Pickering, Ontario native. Guilty as charged, as we have all witnessed. All the referees threw up their hands in the crowd as well. And I'm sure in the VIP suite tuning in. Thanks for joining us in there. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Nolan will take the face-off for the Patriots. Wins it off over to the side. Over to Parker. Parker still with it along the far half boards. Back down low for Nolan. Tyler Nolan gets it back again. Switching places, sending it up top. Over to Payne. Nolan lines up, takes a shot, and it gets chipped away, not out, kept up top. With a long toss on, gets, I believe that was a save by Lignelli as it was steered off into the corner. Kept active by the Patriots. Lavier doing a little pressure there, but not too much. Nicky Gross getting the pass. Sending it back over to Payne. Payne with a shot. Lignelli saw that one through all the traffic, and he holds on. So a couple of good quality shots finding their way through traffic, but nothing going past Lignelli as he's made 14 saves in this game thus far.
Yeah, good cycling inside the zone. Kept it tape to tape. Nice reaction save by Lignelli down with his left pad, so it's improving. Quality shots are getting on finally, so not too much time here before we see one get past him.
Grosvenor takes that face-off out and clears it down the length of the ice. Goes back behind TJ Holland. Is right there to pick it up is Nicky Gross. Gross going to lead the charge on this one as he sets it up along the far side. Going into the Eagles zone is Remy Payne. Payne trying to get it ahead of Newbeller, beg your pardon. Now Parker worth it in the far circle. Trying to weasel his way around Richards and Grosvenor. Here comes a pass to Nicky Gross with a shot. Oh, and it just goes off the ankle of an Eagles player and off into the far corner. Kept in by the Patriots as they have 50 seconds left on the man advantage. As this one gets cleared down the length of the ice, and they'll have to go back and regroup as they get some fresh legs on the ice. 40 seconds left on the Metro DC DJ's power play. 4th time tonight, 0 for 4. Or I'm sorry, 0 for 3. Hoping not to go 0 for 4. As we have 1 minute and 35 left here in the second period. A 5-0 deficit. As it goes past Grosvenor. Here comes a chance, 2-on-1. DeBarro tried to get ahead of the puck, and Newbeller played that nicely. It looked like DeBarro tried to put it up front for Santiago, but he couldn't get it past 3 bodies. It goes off into the far half boards inside the Eagles zone. Kept in and active by the Patriots. DeBarro with it, looking for a man, and he had a chance here, but they're going to call this one in the crease with a face-off coming outside. Shame.
5 seconds left here with the man advantage. Doesn't look like they're going to go and get themselves a goal with the power play, but some good scoring opportunities. Putting some shots down on Lignelli. About 1 minute left here in the second period. We'll be joined by the head coach of the East Coast Eagles here in the second intermission, but back to you, Stearns.
I'm being alerted that Andrew Gorney has left the ice on an injury, so we'll keep you posted on him as well. So Stone, Reynolds, and Gorney. 3 down on injury. Santiago coming across the line, takes a shot, blocker saved by Lignelli as it goes off the back of the net. Frankel back there to get it. Frankel over to the near side to Lamar. Lamar couldn't pick it up. And the Eagles are going to put it up along the glass and out into the neutral zone. Frankel gets checked off the puck as Lavier setting up ahead there. Weldon couldn't get the pass. And clearing it out is Riley Winnett, but it's going to be sent right back in by Gil Martin. About a half a minute left here in the second period. 5-a-side hockey. The Eagles keep it inside the Patriots zone. Moving it back towards the front of his own net. Now it'll be Winnett that sets it up. This one's deflected down the length of the ice, right down to Lignelli, and he'll hold on to it with 14.7 seconds left.
You know, if things weren't hard enough, now they have to overcome injuries. Now they're going to have to double up shifts. It's going to be exhausting third period for this crew if those guys don't make it back out onto the ice. But if they're nursing some serious injuries, you don't want to push them either.
Yep. So we had the knee-to-knee on Reynolds. A shot off the ankle on Stone. And then Gorney, not sure what his injury is. And I can see that, was it off the ankle as well? Oh. And I see Stone back there still trying to work his way through with that ankle, so he's trying to make an effort to make it back into this game. But the turnaround shot there by Nicky Gross just goes wide. Grosvenor with it now, trying to put it up past the blue line, but it's kept in by Payne, doesn't get it deep. It comes back to Payne at the blue line, he'll sweep it in, and it goes all the way into the near corner. And that'll do it. Second period expires. 5-0 East Coast Eagles have a stranglehold on your Potomac Patriots. Well, we'll rejoin you back here with an intermission report in a few moments' time. You're watching Potomac Patriots hockey here on Ustream and CrossIceFeed.com. Stay tuned. Potomac Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok.
For the latest in Potomac Patriots hockey information and news, check out PotomacPatriots.net. There you'll find a full game schedule of all home and away games, and also the roster and stats to track your favorite Potomac Patriots players. Don't forget to check out the podcast in the iTunes store. Search Potomac Patriots.
Welcome back. We're joined here in the second intermission here with East Coast Eagles coach, Coach Farkas. Coach, tell us a little bit about your program, the team that you're currently coaching, whereabouts you're located, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. We're located in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we've been playing here for, I think, about 10 years. We've been in the EJ and the Empire for I think this is our second year, so really enjoying the opportunity and giving the opportunity to kids in the area.
Much like this Virginia area, 10, 15 years ago, we didn't see hockey too much down here. Can you talk a little bit about how hockey has grown and where it's headed, especially in North Carolina?
Yeah, certainly. I think, us, just like here, you guys have the Caps and we have the Carolina Hurricanes. Obviously, we have that one cup that seems to be somewhat elusive here.
Oh, we're Buffalo fans, so I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Well, I'm a Toronto guy, so I'm long suffering. But I think that that's made a big difference, and it's like any other place. I think we have a lot of really top-notch players. We sent a couple players to the OHL this year, a couple to the USHL out of Raleigh, and it's like any place that's a small market. I think we have good top-end talent. And, we might lack a little bit in depth, but it's improving every year.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about yourself, your coaching history. Well-traveled individual. You're currently scouting for the Peterborough Petes.
Yeah, doing a little bit for them.
Can you talk a little about send anybody from Peterborough to the draft recently?
Last year I didn't have much luck. The one guy I really was pushing was a goalie from Germany. He ended up going to the Q. Yeah, I mean it's a great opportunity for me. Also working with Hockey Canada and Team Ontario in the past. I get to be on the ice with these, first-round picks of the OHL and future first-round picks, at least a few of them in the NHL draft. So it's pretty exciting.
Talk a little bit about your scouting. We noticed a couple players, one from Switzerland that you got on the ice right now, and up in Ontario from your way you got a player playing as well. Yeah,
and that's part of the deal. I mean, we try to find players to fill the holes. As I said before, where the depth lacks, we have to go find it. And a kid from Switzerland, Norman, today is playing really well, I thought, and he just got off the airplane Thursday, so he's turned it around pretty quick. And you do what you have to do, and fortunately we have kids that want to come play, and we have a really good group of kids. I think most importantly, we're looking for character, and we have that. I think everyone's been involved with teams that maybe that's something that lacks, and these are all kids that want to go to college, and that's an important part of the college program. So we really preach that from day one.
Absolutely. And last question.
Yep.
Hard not to notice him, Graf Richards, a natural hat trick in the first period there. Talk a little bit about him, if he is the focal point of your team, or if he's sort of coming out this year of the shell maybe?
No, I think we don't have a focal point. We're really the epitome of a team, and like I said, it starts with the character of the kids in the room. And it works its way out. These kids are all picking up each other, and they really work hard together. It's our first game. We have a core group of guys that have been working together for the last 2 weeks, and we've got some younger kids filling in today. You can see that, and there's no egos out there, and he'd be the first one to tell you he couldn't do it without his teammates. So that's exactly what we preach.
It's a great philosophy. Good luck in the third. Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thanks a bunch.
Portions of Patriots hockey are sponsored by Metro DC DJs. Metro DC DJs offers a variety of services for your event. They can provide party games, prizes, trivia questions and contests, an MC or host, or just about anything you can think of. Check out their website at metrodcdjs.com or call 703-398-5343 for more details. Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the George Mason University Patriots Ice Hockey Club. For the latest in Potomac Patriots hockey information and news, check out PotomacPatriots.net. There you'll find a full game schedule of all home and away games, and also the roster and stats to track your favorite Potomac Patriots players. Don't forget to check out the podcast in the iTunes store. Search Potomac Patriots.
Welcome back, everybody. It's David Stearns with Brian Schrems. Second intermission. 5-0 East Coast Eagles. We just heard from the coach.
Coach Farkas, yep.
Yeah, and very interesting discussion you two had. And
yeah, interesting character, well-traveled. Come down here from Ontario, I believe he said.
Yeah,
and,
Mississauga, yep.
Scouts for the Peterborough Peeps, which is awesome. No draftees this year, but
No.
Certainly
But
a
he's
cool
certainly-
job nonetheless.
But he's got the talent on the ice for these guys
he
right
does.
now, and I'm sure he has a lot to do with that EJ team. So, all right, we're going to take it to a. We didn't have much time to talk here because of all of the stuff we had plugged in with that interview and everything. But join us back here, third period, just about to get underway. East Coast Eagles 5, Patriots 0. Potomac Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok. All right, welcome back. Third period just about to get underway. David Stearns with Brian Schrems. Jason Wakely on our production team.
Patriots enter the third period a little banged up here. We've already seen 3 guys leave the ice. I don't foresee them coming back either. That was a nasty knee-to-knee hit here in the neutral zone. So
oh yeah, Reynolds was the one that took the brunt of that one, and Stone and Gorney both nursing ankle injuries, and it looks like Stone is on the bench right now. He just joined his team there in the fray, as you see, but he'll probably be there in a limited capacity because, you know, they usually say when you take a puck to the skate, the worst thing you could possibly do immediately is to take off that skate, because that you don't know what you're dealing with just yet, whether it's a bruise, a fracture, or a break. So
this has been the doctors with David Stearns.
yes. In my past life, I may or may not have gone to medical school and then got kicked out because I wasn't really enrolled in medical school. Oh, I turned it. Okay. So third period just about to get underway, and remember the big show's coming up tonight, 7:50 start. EmJHL South action has entered the Prince William Ice Center, and it will start up tonight. So stay tuned as these two teams have their EJ teams compete. And we have one frame to go. Here is Richards now working his way into the zone with a backhand loft up towards the net to Holland, but Holland doesn't see it. Miss on a pass there, or a clear out by Payne. Now Richards still buzzing around. That natural hat trick he had in the first period definitely set the tone in this game as Payne gets checked off the puck. Tall Sheehy there. Boy, Sheehy's got some size on him.
Oh, that was smooth.
Kept in at the blue line by the Swiss. There's Newbeller. He got a shorthanded goal tonight, so he's made his presence known. So he's calling for a pass up top, but boy, they're running this like it's a power play for the Eagles right now as the Patriots are trapped in. We will get a power play for the Eagles as the Patriots touch the puck. And it's going to be a holding call, and the guilty party standing in front of the box, and that is Mr. Tyler Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan's been one of the standout players in this game for the Patriots. You know, he's been hustling all over the ice. Had a scoring opportunity in the first period. Wasn't able to capitalize on it, but had he done so, could be a completely different game because that was a power play, and he's backdoor and wasn't able to put it home. But nonetheless, he's looked pretty good here today so far.
Well, the Patriots clear this one all the way down the length of the ice, and Legnelli's back there to pick it up. Legnelli looking for Grosvenor. Grosvenor's going to say thank you and move it on to Newbeller. Newbeller along the far side gets checked ever so gently there by Egan. It was kind of like a last-ditch effort just to make his presence known down on the ice. Egan's got a little size on these guys, and he's got a little bit of a forecheck there as a stick went smashing in half. I believe that offended party there was Riley Allen, so he'll have to drop a few $100s on a new stick as well. And that Richards stick being broken in half stopped his scoring streak, so that was good.
That was the game plan.
Weldon with it now in the far corner. Looking for an option. He's got one up top, and that's number 51, Bruce Chapel. Chapel playing a little catch there with Weldon. Weldon winds up, takes his shot, and it just goes wide. Off along the near side, Chapel keeps it in. Along the half boards down low. Egan trying to do some battle down there with another Patriots player who I cannot see from this vantage point. It's Lamar. No, it's not you. It's just I can't see down there. Now Salon's got it up top. Salon over to the near side. Over to Weldon. Weldon being pressured there by Lamar, so he has to go back with it. With a return pass, Weldon winds up, takes a shot, and a nice diving effort there up front. The Patriots block that one and clear it out. Egan's going to go off on a change. It looks like the second unit of the penalty kill will come out. And look, Robert Stone is battling through. He is out there on the ice. Good to see his return, but hopefully he does not further injure himself. You always run that risk. But now the referee gets in the way of that play and kind of helped the Patriots a little bit, stuffing it into the corner now. Bradley Lamar, but the Eagles free it. Chapel, shot, save there by Holing. Wow, that one saw the blocker. He barely saw that one come through. Weldon sending it up, the pass up top to Chapel. And it's Salon with it now, with 3 seconds left on the power play for the Eagles. As that one gets deflected away, and we're back to five-a-side hockey as Nolan rejoins his team on the ice. Richards down low. Richards gets the pass back, and he gets taken out on a trip. No call, fortunate for the Patriots as Shane Barber was the offending party. Lamar grappling there with Richards. The puck is nowhere near them. Now it's sent up high into the air and down the length of the ice. This one's going to come back in icing. If no one can get there first, then that's just the case as Gil Martin was a few steps behind. 16:51 left here in the third period. We have a balloon slowly coming down. Too early for that celebration. As we have the inaugural season of the EmJHL South Potomac Patriots coming up at 7:50 tonight. Tune in for that. Myself, David Stearns, and Brian Schrems will be here for the action, calling all the play-by-play, and we have some good features done on the boys during training camp.
Some good interviews going.
Some good interviews,
some good
too.
wet interviews.
Yeah. Well, you'll find out why during that game. Nolan with a little spin-around move with the puck, 2-on-1. Streichars up front, tries to deflect it through the wickets of Legnelli, but Legnelli steered that one aside. Nolan still battling for it down low with Seth Miller. Seth Miller trapping it up along his skates. He kicks it to his stick, and he still has control of it. Moving it off into the corner, sending it up into the dasher. Not out, kept in up top by Payne. Payne moving over to Streichars. Streichars down low. Nolan can't get there first. It's going to be Riccardi that'll pick it up. And it'll be sent up ahead for Richards with power forward from Ontario for this Eagles squad. He'll go off on a change as he dumps it in deep. The Eagles trying to get some more points on the board, even though they have a 5-0 lead at this point, with 16 minutes left here in the third. Sent around the boards by Winnett, not out, kept up by Newbeller with a shot and a save by Holland. Steers that one off to the side as Payne goes, picks up the rebound. Parker putting it up along the far dasher, and this one's going to go the length of the ice. We'll have yet another icing as no change is being announced at the umpire bench. The Potomac Patriots bench. I'm trying to get used to this, you know.
Freudian slip.
Well, it's a new
You
team.
meant well.
You know, you and I have a bit of a history. We've traveled around from team to team. UMBC Retrievers, we brought them back into the fold after we started with them in this region. We're up at Reisterstown, Maryland, after moving from Odenton, Maryland. And we had a year stint with the Washington Junior Nationals at the EmJHL. Shot there by the Eagles goes right on. Holland will opt to hold on. But, yeah, we had 2 years with UMBC. We've had a few tournaments here and there. Some local tournaments up in Reston, Virginia.
Weren't able to make, wish we could have made those national tournaments with UMBC.
Yeah.
That would have been fun, but.
Well, we made a couple of regional appearances for them, so those were fun. Well, we're here calling Patriots hockey. And we are feeling privileged too. As it's Legnelli setting up along the far boards, not out with that long shot there by Egan, a blistering shot. And it's going to find its way out into the neutral zone as Weldon pushed it ahead, but Jenkins cuts it off. Jenkins turns it over, but it's going to be picked up by DeBow. DeBow over to the near side of Egan. Egan across the line along the left wing, takes a shot, goes off the ankles of an Eagles player. That's Grobsner. Grobsner will get it back again, try to get it past Egan, but Egan keeps it in tight there along the half boards. DeBow steps in, takes a shot. Legnelli makes the save. Nice chance there, but Stone will keep it in up top the far blue line. Nice little deke through one, can't get through two as the puck gets pushed back to Gorney. Gorney's back on the ice, so that's good news. Two out of three are rejoining their team here after a brief injury.
Hold that stick.
And we're not going to get that call. We're not going to go for a fifth Metro DC DJ's power play. Sorry, Shrums, to disappoint.
That's fine.
DeBell picks it up in the neutral zone, has to curl back. Grobsner's hot on his tail. And he puts it back into the Eagle zone. But Chapel will put it back into the neutral zone just to keep things lively as they've been for most of this period. No scoring in this period yet. We said 5-0 Eagles lead. Richards with it along the right wing. Richards coming in, goes behind the goal line, and he pops it back behind him to Salon with a shot and a save by Holland. Another shot from Chapel at the point goes wide. And picking it up now, trying to move it along, is Shane Barber. Barber can't clear it out. He gets checked by Salon. And this puck goes deep to Richards. And we're going to get a call from that Salon hit. It'll be interference. It was a little late. It was probably better than never, so he'll sit for two.
So we get our power play finally.
Yeah, exactly. So, as I say, it's better for the Patriots.
Fifth time's the charm.
A little bit of a homer here, but
that's what I say.
Forgive me.
That's what I say. Fifth time's the charm. Here it comes.
Patty the Patriot is here, doing his moves for the Metro DC DJ's power play.
A well-decorated mascot indeed.
Yes, indeed, and he did win the contest to be the official mascot for the rest of the season for the Potomac Nationals, right down the road from here. So a little bit of free advertising, if that, you know.
Everybody's a winner in the end.
Ah, exactly. So we got another power play here, and see if the Pats can converge on this one and convert. Converge on the power play and convert. No?
I like that.
Aren't you an English teacher?
No.
No, okay. I'm still trying to figure out what you actually teach.
Don't worry about it.
Goes off to the far corner, Parker. Parker up top. Nicky Gross, back to Parker. Parker to Gross. Gross at the top of the umbrella, over to the near side. Stone winds up, takes a shot, and it's gloved down by Legnelli. And who was taking that beating up front? Oh, that was Jeffrey Egan. Mr. 6'2", getting batted around, but he held his own up until that shot.
Yeah, Egan is noticeably bigger, or the bigger guy out on the ice for the Patriots right now, so he's in his right spot, kind of carrying on that Eric Lindros role, just sit in front of the net and just get smacked around and hopefully grab a deflection. And
hey, garbage goals are goals, right?
Yeah, well.
Stone winds up, takes a shot. Legnelli made the save, and it dropped down in front of him. Egan getting into a shoving match up front, and the Water Wings come floating in to separate. What, you don't like the Water Wings reference? Everybody's a critic.
I didn't like the Lindros reference.
Well, yeah. Well, we got Flyers fans, we got Sabres fans, we got Rangers fans, we've got Bruins fans all throughout this rink. And Caps fans, I can't forget that. Majority Capitals fans. Stone walking in, looking for the shot. Nolan with a side angle, try to stuff it short side, but it gets sticked away, and the Eagles clear it down the length of the ice, as they are shorthanded still for another minute and 15 with 13:19 left here in the third period. Patriots still looking for their first goal as they're in a 5-0 hole. And it's picked up by the Eagles. They try to clear it back in. Some errant movement of the puck there by the Patriots. And now it's going to be Richards that'll clear it down the length of the ice. This guy, what does he not do for this team?
You know,
Oh, and some incidental contact there. Colliding is Mr. Riley Allen and one of the Patriots players.
You know, I asked Coach Farkas in that interview, you know, is Raph Richards the focal point of your team? He says absolutely not. This team is as a whole is the focal point, and you know, continue to work together and build off of one another. He's got a really strong philosophy, and it's working well right now in his favor.
Hard check in the neutral zone. Nolan tying it up there with Sheehy. Sheehy actually pops Nolan back, and it looks like Sheehy's going to be the one that's going to sit down for 2.
It's the retaliation. They always get you.
Sheehy's going to sit down for 2, and we're going to get a 5-on-3 for the next 18 seconds.
6 times the charm. That's what I usually say.
6 times
That's
the charm.
what I always say.
We're still on the 5th one, technically, if they can score within the 18 seconds, and then they'll get the 6th one right after that. So hopefully 2 power play goals are in store here as the Patriots have called a timeout to hopefully rally the troops and have someone become the founding father of a goal in this 2012-2013 season.
Someone's got to break the ice here. That's a zinger. You can
break the ice. Patriotic duty as a founding father to score that first goal. We got them all, folks. We got them all.
This is ad-lib, too. We don't write this stuff down.
No. It's all off the top of our head.
12:23. 18 seconds. 2-man advantage for the Patriots.
What is Coach Little saying to these guys right now?
Rare opportunity. We don't see too many 5-on-3s. Win the faceoff is probably the most important thing. Set themselves up. Last power play that they had, good tape-to-tape passes amongst the defenders. Got a quality scoring chance down here. My guess is you'll see Egan down there in front of the net trying to get at least a deflection, garbage goal, something to get these guys motivated to pop in another one following, because they got good chunk of change with the man advantage here.
Jock Jams doesn't do it. I don't know what does.
That's true.
Maybe some coaching inspiration. May find its way into the Patriots' bloodstream. As the Eagles do get it up to the blue line, not out. Nice keep there by Stone as he gets it over on a pass over to Lamar. Or I'm sorry, Nicky Gross. Up to the front. Nolan almost had a chance there on a one time, but he had it right behind him and he couldn't get the shot off, and the Eagles will clear it the length of the ice. Well, we're to 5-on-4 hockey here for the next 90 seconds, 11:54 rather, left here in the third. Nicky Gross taking it across the blue line to Egan with a shot right into the breadbasket of Legnelli. So the 5-on-3 went okay. They had some control. They had a chance there, but nothing going past Legnelli. Legnelli seeing 21 shots, making all 21 of them a save.
Can't take anything away from him. He's had a really solid game. A couple good scoring opportunities the Pats had in the first and second period, but he's been up to the challenge, so can't take anything away from him in that respect.
Well, face-off won by the Patriots, but it goes over to the near side as it was deflected on a pass, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Payne losing it to Richards. Richards looking for a shorthanded try here. Loses his footing, and he sweeps it behind him down below the goal line to Chapel. Payne will sweep it along the far side. No one there to pick it up, and it'll be Gil Martin that'll send it right back in. And the Eagles tag up, and the Pats are chasing. It'll be Riley Winnett with it now. Winnett looking cross ice. Over to Gorney. Gorney, the pass over to Barber. A little too hard for his liking, and it goes off his stick. The Eagles get a chance to clear it right back into the neutral zone, but not far enough to clear the length of the ice. Look at a second try at it, and they do get it. So 45 seconds left on the man advantage. The 6th attempt on the power play today. Payne looking for an option. Briefly interrupted there by Salon. And Barber back there to chase. Salon hot on his tail, and shadowing him, dropping it off. The pass from Winnett over to Payne, over to the near side to Gorney along the left wing. Gorney loses control of it. Chapel dumps it in. Well, he kind of left it there and then dumped it in, I guess. As Payne will pick it up now. Payne driving it through center, over to Gorney along the left wing. 4 across the line on 2. Gorney looking to the front, puts it up front, but it goes off the ankle of Gil Martin, picked up by Bassard. Bassard looking up top, and it's going to be Winnett that's going to put it all the way deep. Gil Martin gets there first, and he tries to clear it out, and he does so successfully as we're back to 5-a-side hockey, and Sheehy's back down to the ice. Bassard picking up the puck, trying to stay away from Sheehy. But if you poke Sheehy once, he'll poke you back, and he'll poke you back twice as hard. He'll get a penalty. But Richards now strips the puck, takes a shot, and Holland makes a save. Nice save there. Richards had an open chance there to put up a 6th goal and a 4th for him on the night, but he's only got 3. Natural hat trick is the story of the day for him. Swinnett bring it back into his own zone. Errant pass goes to Richards. Richards walks in, takes his shot, and a nice save there by Holland. He can't control that rebound. Richards picks it up, puts it to the front. Sheehy gets his first shot there. Saved by Holland. A rebound picked up by Richards with a backhand pass and a shot, and a nice save by Holland. As receiving that pass and giving that shot was Seth Miller. That thing was a laser, and Holland was there right at the right time.
Yeah, Holland was sharp in this last little buzz here by the East Coast Eagles, and Raph Richards is just he's just busting his hump out there, and you know, it is 5-0, but that's what the coach wants to see. No matter what the score is, you want to see him working hard out there, and I think he's earned accommodations today.
And Lamar with it in the far corner inside of his own zone, try to clear it out. Seth Miller for the Eagles keeps it in there just for the moment. And trying to work it out is Frankel. Frankel, he couldn't squeeze it out. Now the Eagles actually push it out themselves, and that's Richards, or I'm sorry, Weldon. 59-58, they look so close. They like to do the jersey tuck. It's kind of a Gretzky look. Now Richards chasing it away from Lamar. He'll get the puck away from Lamar. Looking to set somebody up on a pass for a shot there, but it goes well wide of everybody in front of the net. Goes over to Newbeller. Newbeller looking to the front. Our Swiss player moving the puck around to the far side. Looks to the front. No, and he sets up the one time. Richards shot and a save there by Holland. And Holland will pick up on the rebound shot from Richards, and he'll hold on. He is getting peppered with shots tonight.
Yes, he is, but he's up to the task so far. There's a great cross-ice pass there to the corner of the net. And that was Richards waiting for his 4th goal. But Holland made a great save. And, you know, we are a little bit unfamiliar with this team, but I'm not sure if we're seeing some sort of goalie, tryout here. You know, is Holland going to overtake Anderson at some point? It's certainly something to think about. He looks sharp in the time that he spent on the ice.
Roger to Newbeller with a shot that just gets deflected wide, just over the blocker side of Holland. Back down low, set up front. Almost a chance there. Weldon tried to set up somebody there in the slot. Now David Johnson chasing it, but it's going to be the Pats that have it now. They can't clear it. Newbeller taking another shot. It goes off the blocker of Holland and off to the far side. Sheehy trying to get around his check. Oh, and he just takes down his man. That was Tyler Nolan that got in front of him. Now it's chipped back over to that same side. Sheehy's going to pick it up again. He's going to kind of toss that one to the net, but it doesn't make its way through as Tyler Nolan has it now. Nolan's got to get around Grosvenor. Grosvenor's got some size there, and he takes Nolan into the boards. Grosvenor coming out of Pasadena, California. Now, looks like Parker getting it over to Nicky Gross, and he had a chance there, but the puck just bobbled over his stick. Weldon looking for a cross-ice pass for Sheehy, but Sheehy goes off in a change. Riley went out with it now. Looking over to this side, the near side, and it just goes out of the reach of Nicky Gross. Gross is looking for a change, though. Egan blocks the clearing attempt by the Eagles, but it's actually going to fumble its way out into the neutral zone. Patriots got it back in their own zone, and it'll be Payne that'll chip it out through center to Parker. Parker looking for some room here as he sends it high and into the air and off the partition, or off the stanchion rather, and deep inside the Eagle zone. Gil Martin having trouble with it now. So he has Streichars on him. Then the puck does find its way up to the stick of Chapel, and Chapel looks to the left wing for Richards. Richards was not there, so Stone will pick it up. Chapel's giving him chase. Drops it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins over in the near corner. Goes back over to the far corner. Puck goes over the stick of Stone. But it's Gorney trying to fight for it now. Richards is going to retreat back into the neutral zone and look for a couple of options when he dumps it in there as the team tags up. And now the Eagles back in the neutral zone, looking to re-enter the Pats zone with 6:38 left here in the third period. 5-0 lead. Richards, little toe drag to the backhand with a shot and a nice pad save there by Holland. He keeps that one from seeing twine. Richards picks it up again. Another backhand shot and another save by Holland. It looks like Holland actually knows how to handle Richards here.
Got his number of scoring opportunities from Richards here in the past 3 or 4 minutes, and Holland's been up to the test. He's looked sharp. Good lateral movement inside the crease, too. He's quick across.
He's definitely proving something to the coaching staff here. I'm sure they're taking notice to it.
Certainly worth a look going forward.
Well, I'm sure goalie coach John Horrer is taking a look here at the difference between the two goaltenders, but you never know. Things do come out in practice once you practice things enough. But game day never lies. We'll see. Bassard along the near side, dumps it in to the Eagles zone. And it's gloved down by Bassard, who picks it up and tries to set it up for Frankel with a shot. It doesn't make its way through. Who got in the way of that one? It was Seth Miller. Kept in at the far blue line by Winnat. Over to Bassard. Bassard trying to steal it away from Weldon. Weldon will actually push it out to the red line to the Winnat. Winnat tried to put it deep in again, but the Eagles are going to have to come over to this side because there's less of a crowd over on the near side right now. It goes all the way around the horn, and the Eagles are going to get some fresh legs out on the ice. For as fresh as they are, with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third period of this game. Grobsner picking it up through center. And he turns it over to Nicky Gross, who's just coming on for a change. And Winnat over to Payne. Payne moving the puck ahead. Takes a look. Tries to take his shot through, but kind of a weak shot there as an Eagles player got in the way. And the keeper's going to hold on to it. Corey Lignelli standing tall, making over 20 saves. Not allowing a single goal. The Glastonbury, Connecticut native. It's not doing too bad for this opening night in the season, especially on the road. Those road wins, as you know, are definitely the ones that you need.
Yep.
As it's kept in by Stone. Stone, well, it popped off of a Eagles player, and Stone's going to get it back again at the blue line. Tries to walk it in himself, but it will drop over to Nicky Gross, who takes it in the rest of the way. Neubeller picks his pocket for the second, and he does get it up to Weldon, or Richards. Richards puts it high into the air and out into the neutral zone and into the Patriot zone where Lamar will pick it up. Lamar looking for Stone there. Stone trying to leave it for Nicky Gross, but Salan came over there out of nowhere. And now trying to move it out are the Patriots. They're trapped up at the blue line. Nice keeping there by Salan for the Eagles. Lamar over to the near side in his own zone, looking through center, trying to hook up with Nicky Gross, but now that pass was too far out of his reach. Is now Grosvenor trying to put on a couple of moves, but Tyler Nolan will have none of that. But Grosvenor says, I want that puck right back. Nolan picks his pocket, so it's just a little bit of a exchanging of wallets
back and
going
forth
on
here.
Yeah. Lamar pushing it out into the neutral zone, but it's chipped right back in. Grosvenor's going to go off on a change after his team gets it deep inside the Patriots zone. Time is running out here for the Patriots to put anything on the board as we have 4 minutes to play here in the third period. Parker with it, looking to the other side of the ice. Trying to reach for it was Egan, but it's going to be Lamar that'll pass it up to Egan. Egan coming across the line as the puck was bouncing. It'll be Lamar at the red line, pushing it right back into the Eagles zone. And once they get it in there, they just can't get anything going. It's just the Eagles know to anticipate certain entries and how to stop them from setting up.
Yep. And they break out themselves, coming back the other way fairly well, too.
As it's Weldon now chasing it down into the near corner inside the Patriot zone. Up top to Chapel. Chapel taken through on a drag at a shot, but Weldon takes a shot and Holland makes a save and rebound. Patriots will sweep that one up and come back up the other way. With it now is Winnat. Winnat across the line. He'll stay with it. Dumping it in the corner around Chapel. Chapel will take him into the boards, leaving the puck behind there for Egan to pick up. Egan looking for the side of the net. Tries to go short side, blocker side up top. But it gets deflected by that blocker. Out of play with 3:01 left here in the third period. It's David Stearns with Brian Schrems here at the Prince William Ice Center. Patriots hockey powered by Reebok. As we move on from this game into the EmJHL South inaugural game. The team is definitely getting ready as they've been here for quite some time watching this Empire team play the East Coast Eagles. As a shot taken does not make its way through. Fumbled up front, kept in up top of the blue line by Payne, who winds up, takes a shot, and Strychar's trying to get the deflection through, but it bounced over his stick. And out into the neutral zone they go, retreating back to Winnat. Winnat has one coming as he turns it over to Riccardi. Riccardi still pushing forward for it, but Strychar's will actually pick it up and throws it into the Eagle zone. 2:35 left here in the third. Strychar's trying to do some forechecking there. He loses a stick in the process, as it was Seth Miller who was forced to get rid of the puck as the Eagles clear the zone. Payne looking for someone behind him, but instead it's Seth Miller. The Eagles tag up, but it goes right back to Payne. Payne walking it out, giving it over to Santiago. Santiago winds up, takes a shot, just goes wide, goes after his rebound in the far corner. Santiago putting it back behind the net. Seth Miller gets it there for a minute, but Santiago will pick it up, moving it to the front. Nobody there in the slot to take the shot. And so the Eagles will clear, and Jenkins back to chase. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third period. 5-0 Eagles. Frankel getting it along the left wing. He gets bumped into the boards by Newbeller. Now chasing it is Santiago. Trying to set up for Frankel with a hard check there. Frankel knocking his guy silly. Barber bring it to the front, trying to take the shot. It was bouncing all over the place. I believe he got one shot off of that. Legnelli made the save, but the Eagles, out of frustration, will ice this one down with 1:32 left here in the third period.
Going forward, looking to next game for this Empire team. Main priority, shore up that defense. Let's clean it up in the back end, get those passes out in 1 or 2 to get some sort of attack on in the other direction. Got a little sloppy back there early on, and it kind of cost them, but certainly something they can improve on for going forward.
Face-off win by the Patriots, but it's turned over to Richards. Richards coming back 2-on-1 with Sheehy against Jenkins. Jenkins, nice little poke check there, but Weldon's going to keep it in. Weldon looking for Sheehy down there, but he's no longer in that position. Gets around Frankel with a shot, and it comes up top to the blue line. Still in there. This is Newbeller with it. He gets his pocket picked by Santiago. 2-on-1 coming back the other way with Frankel. Santiago setting it up for Frankel. Santiago gets it again, takes a shot. Oh, and Legnelli made the save. I don't think he saw where that one was. A long toss on by Santiago again goes right into the wicket. And held on by Legnelli. 1 minute to go here in the third period. 5-0 looks to be the final score. Unless something gets popped in here, the face-off will come up to the left of Legnelli.
Break that shutout at least, hopefully.
Well, you got to get some sort of consolation out of a game like this.
Sure.
Once again, stay tuned. After this, we have the EmJHL South inaugural game coming up. Legnelli makes another save right off the face-off. Potomac Patriots will play their first game in the EmJHL South, and they'll take on the East Coast Eagles EmJHL South team.
So you're going to hear us pretty much all season. We won't do too many Empire games this year, but there might be a few.
Ones, yep.
Yeah, there might be a few sprinkled in there.
Don't forget to check out crossicefeed.com for the broadcast schedule. Go to the Ustream page and find out when you can hear our majestic voices. And see our awesome camera work by Wakely. Offsides are the Patriots. We're just trying to keep him from jumping around because nobody likes a shaky camera. Face-off will come just outside the Patriot zone with 42 seconds left here in the third. And Weldon trying to push his way past Parker, but Parker still staying strong there. Sheehy just pushes him over. Sheehy's got some size on these guys. Well, he's 6'3", and that'll just about do it. I know you're looking.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Eagles looking for a last-second goal here as it comes up to Gil Martin with a long toss through. It doesn't make its way to the net. Goes off into the near corner. Chapel along the half boards. Still trying to work that puck past Nolan, but Nolan slows it up a little bit. Weldon, Chapel trying to work together for the Eagles down low, but that's pretty much going to do it here as this game is over. 5-0 East Coast Eagles have defeated the Potomac Patriots in Empire League action. So the shutout for Legnelli on 26 shots.
Good showing by him. Good all-around effort by the East Coast Eagles. Some things to improve on for the Patriots, but you know what? This team has some good players, some good talent shine through from time to time here tonight, and I think just get the cobwebs out, shake it off a little bit, and they'll be good to go for the rest of the season.
Definitely a learning experience for the Potomac Patriots and the East Coast Eagles. They look like a well-oiled machine tonight, and we'll see if they continue that momentum tomorrow morning when they play the second of the two-game series here at Prince William Ice Center. Well, I guess we'll conclude it here, and we're going to take a break as we're going to come back with the 7:50 game as the Potomac Patriots take on the East Coast Eagles in the EmJHL South. Stay tuned. Cross Ice Feed here on Ustream and crossicefeed.com. Potomac Patriots hockey is powered by Reebok.
For the latest in Potomac Patriots hockey information and news, check out PotomacPatriots.net. There you'll find a full game schedule of all home and away games, and also the roster and stats to track your favorite Potomac Patriots players. Don't forget to check out the podcast in the iTunes store. Search Potomac Patriots. Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the George Mason University Patriots Ice Hockey Club. Portions of Patriots hockey are sponsored by Metro DC DJs. Metro DC DJs offers a variety of services for your event. They can provide party games, prizes, trivia questions and contests, an MC or host, or just about anything you can think of. Check out their website at metrodcdjs.com or call 703-398-5343 for more details.